45 years ago today, 4 teenagers were kidnapped from this Burger Chef building behind me. Now it stands dilapidated and deserted, but the memory lives on. On the night of November 17th, as 4 employees, Jane Fright, Ruth Ellen Shelton, Daniel Davis, and Mark Flemings were closing, one of them opened this door to take the trash out. From there, 2 men came and took all 4 of them, along with $581 in cash. These cases, known as the Burger Chef murders, have still haunted this Indianapolis community to this day. In a secluded wooded area just off of Stone's Crossing, the 4 bodies of the teenagers were found. Fight had been stabbed to death, Flemings had been bludgeoned to death, while Shelton and Davis had been shot. This was a good 20 miles away from where they had been stolen, and they were still in their Burger Chef uniforms.
Mr. Clodfelter describes his connection to these cases.
So I was just 8 years old and lived 50 miles west of Speedway. I didn't live in the Center Grove area, but my brother, who used to teach here at Center Grove, did teach here. And so with my brother working here at Center Grove, with it being a big news story to begin with, I had a connection, I guess, to the story from a young age of even 8 when it all happened.
Living only a quarter mile away from the area of the murders, Christian Anderson and his family were asked about the night.
Police, I know, came to the house at some point and talked to my parents. I was not privy to those conversations. I'm sure they asked, did you see anything? Were you up? Did you hear anything? But we were up and awake at the projected time when the murders would have happened.
Though the only true subject, Daniel Ray Forrester, was never convicted, Clodfelter and Anderson have theories about the outcome of this case.
Well, I think there was some connection to those 4 people. I think that's commonly believed, that there was some connection to at least one of the 4 people that were killed.
I think we probably have a good idea of who was involved, or at least the police do. I think they know. I really do. I just don't think they can prove it, and they're not going to release that information.
The discovery of these bodies marred the community and left shockwaves rippling throughout Center Grove.
I think there was a loss of innocence, if you will, out here for White River Township, for Johnson County, for rural Center Grove area, that crime even follows us, and even not just crime. I mean, there's always been petty theft and all that stuff, and shoplifting and all that. But I mean, as far as true, as bad as it can be, crime, murder can follow you all the way to out in the country in some fashion.
So throughout the years, I've always kind of paid attention on anniversary days, whenever news, new events, new information would come out. I would always kind of pay attention to it because I'd always have that connection.
While there is no certain closure on this case, the impacts of their murders are still felt throughout the community today. This has been Logan Meyer on the Burger Chef Murders.